Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT, an Elizabethtown woman is behind bars after police say she cut her own dog.
A Central Kentucky family says that no trial means no justice in a Lexington man's death.
And a billboard campaign is debuting in the Bluegrass. We'll show you the new eye-catching billboards, why there's some controversy about it. Those stories and more, and breaking news as it happens. Coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hey, good morning and welcome. It's good to have you along with us as we get this new day off and rolling. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. We have our eye on the sky for snow, but it's also a little bit of drizzle.
That's right, at least starting out, and then those temperatures drop. We could deal with another issue or two. Here's meteorologist Micah Harris.
And we do have a little bit of that drizzle, a couple of rain showers here and there during the morning hours. It's actually warmer this morning than what we're going to be toward the afternoon, so do not dress for the 40s. I would dress for the 30s as you're taking off, because once you get off work and head home, we'll be in the 30s. Here comes that system working on in. It's not a big one. It's not a huge main player, but nonetheless, it is there. 43 now in Richmond, 44 in London. Then as you work toward Danville and Frankfort, sitting there in the lower 40s. Today's forecast, remember the 40s this morning, we already hit our high for today. The afternoon is going to be right there at 38 degrees with those mixed showers in there. And I think we really start to change over that snow as we work our way through the day and off into the night. And that's our focus of the forecast, is just that potential for it. We'll go over the latest details and the newest weather model data coming up in a few minutes.
Micah, thank you very much. Here's the latest from WKYT. We're continuing to track an investigation out of Hardin County. That's where police tell us that a woman cut her dog so that she could take the pain medication.
23-year-old Heather Pereira is charged with 3 counts of animal torture after police say she confessed to the crime. WKYT's Victor Puente is joining us at the live desk with the latest on this troubling case.
Well, police say 23-year-old Heather Pereira used her golden retriever to fuel her drug habit. Elizabethtown police say Pereira cut her dog just so she could take the dog's pain medication. A vet at the Elizabethtown Animal Hospital told police Pereira brought her dog in with multiple cuts that required sutures twice in October. Then last week it happened again. Now, because those cuts were so clean, the vet became suspicious. They say during each visit she asked for the pain medication Tramadol for her dog. Police believe she used a razor to cut the dog. They charged her with 3 counts of animal torture. Now, police say Pereira confessed to these latest charges and admitted she had done the same thing at a Louisville animal clinic. Her dog is now staying with a foster family. At the live desk, Victor Puente, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Victor. A Central Kentucky man is furious that a man accused of killing his brother received a plea deal for a lesser charge. 18-year-old Quante Johnson was originally charged with murder in the shooting death of 49-year-old Joe Randolph. Johnson recently pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter. Randolph's brother tells WKYT that the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
The people that got the life sentences is my mom and dad. They got the life sentence, you know. This cat got a gift.
Well, the Randolph family tells us that lack of evidence could be a problem with the case. This after a key witness died several months ago.
This morning, investigators are still trying to figure out the identity of a person who was found along the Kentucky River. Over the weekend, a human torso was found along the river in Jessamine County near Camp Daniel Boone Road. The coroner is calling it a homicide, but so far, investigators have not been able to identify the victim. Investigators also are not sure of the gender of the victim. People living nearby say it is a disturbing case.
I've never seen nothing like that. I know they found a lot of bodies and things along this river, but nothing like that, you know.
Investigators plan to compare DNA from the remains to missing persons cases in the area, but they say identifying those remains could take months. This morning, we're tracking a story out of Clay County where a woman was arrested after police say she abused a child. State police charged 22-year-old Amber Willoughby with criminal abuse. Police say a 4-year-old child was airlifted to Kentucky Children's Hospital Monday morning after suffering injuries caused by abuse. Police told us the child has serious injuries. Police say they expect to make more arrests in the case.
This morning, police are still searching for a hit-and-run suspect after a crash sent 4 people to the hospital. Happened just after 6 last night at Man-O-War and Rapid Run Drive. Police say a Jeep Liberty hit a car, but the driver didn't stop. A couple and their 2 teenage granddaughters were in the car. They were taken to the hospital with what police call non-life-threatening injuries. Police still looking for that Jeep Liberty. It's registered to someone in Harrodsburg. They say the vehicle will have front-end damage.
And the search continues for 2 men who broke into a Laurel County pharmacy and stole medicine. Investigators say the 2 men broke open a back door to get inside Brentwood Pharmacy early yesterday morning. They also say the burglars tried to disable the store's alarm system.
They took some type of an object and actually broke the outside alarm. And that would have just been a speaker of some sort.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office released some surveillance pictures, but deputies say the burglars wore hoods and hats hiding their faces. Pharmacy workers are still trying to figure out how much medicine was stolen.
3 people are facing charges after police say they found a 1-year-old living in dangerous conditions. Bardstown police arrested the child's mother, Shanna Peak, along with Peak's sister, Krista Peak, and mother, Phyllis Hall. They were called to Hall's home for a drug complaint. Inside, police found the child surrounded by drugs. Shanna Peak says the home did not have drugs. She says the home was a mess because it was being renovated.
Me and my sister are trying to better our lives, and a lot of people doesn't like that. So they're making false accusations and creating information that's very inaccurate and very false, very false, just more or less, I think, to bring us down.
Police say the toddler is now staying with a relative. They say Shanna Peak faces, she has faced drug charges before. Krista Peak has a pending DUI case. Well, it is a billboard that's certainly getting attention. The minds behind the Ark Encounter project in northern Kentucky have started a new billboard campaign here and in New York City.
And here's a look at one of the new billboards put up by Answers Genesis. It's to promote their new Ark Encounter Park that is set to open in Grant County in 2016. WKYT Sean Moody joining us live from the site of one of those billboards this morning. Hey, Sean, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. This is one of 16 billboards they plan to put up across the country. This one is along the outer loop of New Circle Road between Georgetown Road and Old Frankfort Pike. According to the Answers in Genesis website, this billboard campaign is designed to fight what Answers in Genesis calls misinformation about the Ark Park under construction in northern Kentucky. This is one of 16 billboards the company plans to put up across the country. It's kind of provocative. It reads, quote, "To all our intolerant liberal friends, thank God you can't sink this ship," end quote. Now, they say this is in response to misinformation about the park. The park has been making headlines since it was first proposed. Some people aren't happy with the fact that the park will receive tax incentives from the state. According to the Lexington Herald-Leader, the park, like other tourist attractions, would be eligible for tax rebates if it brought enough money into the state. Another controversy came a couple of months ago when the Herald-Leader reported that the tax incentives could be in jeopardy over part of the Ark Park's job application requiring a, quote, salvation testimony and creation belief statement. The Herald-Leader cites a letter from Kentucky's tourism director telling park officials the state would not move forward with tax incentives unless the park assured them it would not discriminate in any way on a religious basis with respect to hiring. The park's attorney replied that that job posting was for the parent company, Answers in Genesis, and not for the park itself. The attorney said the park would comply with state requirements. These stories have been widely reported, and Answers in Genesis says misreported. They say that's why they're putting these signs up. They say they hope to push people to their website to get the park's side of the story. Now, according to the park website, they're putting these signs up near the sites of Kentucky's largest newspapers and other areas across the country. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
All right, Sean, thank you. Today, Lextran leaders will break ground on a new facility. The new facility is to be built on what used to be the GE Kentucky lighting glass plant on West Loudon. Lextran will move all operations and maintenance functions to that one location. It will also include space for community meetings, fueling stations, and a place to wash the fleet. Lextran leaders also say the new facility will be state-of-the-art.